Welcome to the Autism Addict channel. Grief opens the heart. Yes, this is what I'm finding. The picture in the thumbnail is me in a costume that an amazing artist, if you've been watching the channel, Horatio T. Birdbath, master artist. He's passed, and it's had a deep effect on me. And we had a big celebration for him. And I went and performed his costume. You know, it's a mask character, I guess you could describe it in some ways theatrically. However, it was a way, in wearing the mask, it was a way to connect with everyone on the same level from a perspective of how he touched us, which some of us didn't even realise until he was no longer there. And now the heart aches. And I've discovered that tuning into that openness in the heart has been amazingly powerful and transformative, and it's helped me. I feel like it's helped me move into a different space with the trauma and whatnot, and I just feel more open and more open to sharing and more open to receiving. The power of those hugs on Sunday was incredible, because I was meeting people in their grief with my grief, but it was also the character who isn't me. So it was a chance to, it was, in a way, it was using masking in a different way, right? Because we mask, but in performance you learn to wear the mask, which is slightly different. And you can learn how the mask, oh wow, I just got a piece of the puzzle. You learn how that's why the mask work was always so appealing, because it enabled me to put on a legitimate mask and see where that would take us. So that was quite incredible. Cypress the kitty, how you doing? Hello, you've come to Autism Addict. We're talking about masking today and the power of grief. I mean, I've never experienced, every time somebody has passed in my life, I've felt this incredible openness of the heart, but because I didn't know who and what was going on for me, because I didn't know I was on the spectrum and all this jazz. Oh, people playing golf on the back lawn. Yes. And so because I wasn't aware of all that stuff, hey Tuta, hey Zelis, lovely, how you going? Appreciate you, thanks for tuning in. Hit the like button. We got no likes on this stream. Come on, folks. And whack the subscribe button, and we do all kinds of stuff. We make electronic music here on this channel. We post up for autism, we shout out for autism. We're here to kind of give you a place to hang if that's what you need. Some body doubling, some cool tunes. Watching me fall over on rollerblades. There is so much stuff here. And then you can watch me recover slowly. 12 weeks, it's taken a lot. I'm going to be I'm going to practice some falls this week, I think. Like and subscribe. Oh, Hazel's lovely. Thank you so much. You are lovely. We appreciate you. Really appreciate you. Thanks, guys. We just got over 200 subs, thanks to all you beautiful people tuning in. And we really appreciate it. And we're trying to get to 500 so I can get a little YouTube-y plucky thing. Because, you know, why not? I mean, I could make one, but then that's not like a real one, is it? And everyone will be like, he faked it. But, you know, Nothing like a bit of drama and controversy. So talking about masking. So yeah, it was interesting, the power of the mask on Sunday at the farewell for Horatio, the artist that's recently passed away in Fremantle. Lots more videos on that recently on the channel, on the live stream, because I just wanted to connect and, I don't know, let the world know that he's not here anymore, and let the world know what he left us. What did he leave us? He left us beautiful art. Oh, and look, I'm wearing the amazing Abby May t-shirt. How good is Abby May? Abbemay. Check her music out. You will be transformed, transfixed, amazed. abbemay.com. Abbemay. abbemay.com. She's cool, she's groovy, so good. We went and saw a concert. Ooh, hit the like button, folks. Help the channel, even if you hate this content. Someone's coming. I've got to be quiet and pretend I'm not streaming or something, or just pretend I'm talking to the boss. So, yes, well, anyway, blah, blah, blah. So, as I was saying, masking. It can, like, we look, I've learned to see it recently, reading lots of stuff about autism as maybe a negative thing, but I'm now starting to understand, you know, there's a power there. Why were all of the ancient cultures using masks and wearing masks? That's really interesting. It's interesting because you can channel a feeling, you can channel an emotion, you can channel a connection. More birds. A gentleman that we walked past has big bird cages out the back of his house, and it looks like he's making more birds, or making more cages. So yeah, that's kind of cool. I used to walk past and there was these big screeches of the native birds, and I was like, where's that coming from? And then I realised it was these giant cages that had some birds there that he's obviously, I don't know if he's breeding them or just likes to hang out, but you know, that's some serious investment in some big cages there. So we'll see what happens. Malaysia, shout out Malaysia. My cousin likes here, but I don't really know her. Okay. I'm not quite sure what that means. Hazel is lovely. Ming Wong, 1539. Hello, how are you? Thanks to being here. So anyway, I was side quest. Every time someone comments in the chat, I get a side quest, and get distracted. So coming back, so we're talking about grief, and like normally, grief is incredibly overwhelming and incredibly debilitating. Has been my whole life. But it seems I'm finding a way to transform it through art, through performance. And to be honest, that was one of the big lessons that Horatio Birdbath and his art taught me, is that, you know, if you're feeling like shit, make art. If you're not feeling like shit, make art. And then you've got a baseline, and your baseline is using your creativity to channel whatever emotions that you're having somewhere where you can see them and have a bit more, I don't know, control over them, so they don't have as much control over you. That is kind of how I would describe my recent experience. And my heart's still opening, you know, and you know, I've realised something about performance. People aren't coming to see it necessarily to be entertained. I'm sure they think they are, but it would seem that there's something more to do with a heart connection, which, because of grief and trauma, etc., I've been quite closed off to, and I've only just kind of realised now. I've only just realised now that the grief, this deep sense of pain and shame and stuff, despite being debilitating, can also be healing. And I guess that's the joy I'm feeling at the moment. We're just doing a little poo cam here. Poo cam. People love the poo cam. Poo cam. That's fresh from the dog, who just decided to stop and drop as they do. So I've got that little baggie, and we shall pick it up. So yeah, that's the big, I don't know, realization or whatever. And you know, this whole process of grieving is, I think, part of the reason we struggle with it in, you know, modern societies is that we there's no way to process it, right? We're all geared up to humans being economic slaves, if you want, really. And because the system isn't set up to support us, it's not set up in reference to us. I mean, we're marginalised, right? Marginalised until they realise, if we give these people support, they too could be productive members of society. But think very carefully about what being a productive member of society really means. You know, I enjoy street performing because I have direct connection with people and the power to change someone's day in a positive way or make them feel something really powerful and maybe help shift some emotions or express some emotions. You know, sharing with somebody, supporting somebody, that, I think, is the only obligation I feel like I have. I don't feel like I have an obligation to perpetuate all of the craziness that modernity and such like have wrought upon us. Because I don't, you know, everyone's not happy. Oh, why is that? Because you're stuck in a giant Ponzi scheme, maybe. And there's corporate predators using your labour and paying you bugger all. You know, when we're powerful beings, powerful beyond measure, we have the power to connect with each other through the heart in a way that, you know, is strong and deep and real. So my advice to everyone would be go and hug someone for 20 seconds. Because if you hug someone for 20 seconds, you trigger oxytocin and other positive brain chemicals. Same way if you're feeling depressed, if you can move, any kind of movement at all, rhythmic, repetitive, will help to activate the positive brain chemicals and help. And you can help yourself that way, and you don't need someone else to help you, and you can deal with your own stuff in that way. It helps to have support, of course, but, you know, come here. Can't go in there. There's building going on. Come on, Leon. So we'll see. Will he go in the gate where the nice lady is making stuff? Come on, let's go. Let's go. Come on. He wants to go and say hi. We've spent the last 3 days, as you know, down the beach, streaming from the beach, which has been fantastic, amazing. Today I'm planning, we'll see how we roll out, but I'm planning to take the Horatio Birdbath costume to Fremantle and just do some kind of what I would call ambient street performing. Just moving at a different speed through the crowd and moving at a different cadence through the through what's happening on the street. So what is it now? So we're looking at, it's about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So the time we get home, get organised, we're probably looking about 4:30. So it might be down there about 5:30, which is kind of a nice time because the markets are closing, people are heading out for dinner, it's Sunday, everyone's relaxed, you know, it's kind of the last wind down before the end of the week, or before the new round of extraction of your labour begins. And yeah, there we go. So just kind of float around, I don't know, almost not like a ghost so much, but just embodying his work in a very visceral way. And I'm sure there'll be people that are hanging out there for the same reasons, because they're feeling that deep sense of grief and the need to be near the artwork that Horatio worked on for nearly like 20 odd years. He worked on that thing, 23 years maybe he worked on that artwork. There's more people popping in the chat. Hey guys, if you've just tuned in, you're watching Autism Addict, broadcasting live from the lovely Western Australia. But here we stand on Whadjuk Noongar Boodja. We stand on the land that was stolen. I stand on the land that was stolen by my ancestors, I guess. Well, not really mine, but partly mine. My genes come from New Zealand. Yeah. And so also related to grief in a way, I've really decided that I'd like to learn the language of this area, the language that, describes this area. And because there would have been people living here all of the time, not in houses around the lake walking on it for exercise and enjoyment, but this was somebody's home. And I believe when they wanted to use it for market gardens, etc., they just took all the people that were living here and moved them somewhere else and went, oh, there you go. And where they moved them was quite barren, sandy, coastal area with not much resources. And, they left this where you've got turtles, everything here. It's like a giant food forest, really. So, yeah, I think I'm here making these videos, and I just thought about it today. I thought, I really need to, honour the people that suffered genocide. I mean, I know it's a hectic word, but I mean, that's what happened, man. Here we've got the Lake Gwelup Story Trail, but it says an acknowledgement of country. Katach Dunga Mot Nunga Boodja Whadjuk Boodja Ngalak Kadach Nunga Nedinga we Berija Kura Kura we Balang Bang. I'm going to let you read that, because that's an acknowledgement of country, right? See, heart of Noongar culture for more than 45,000 years. So, yeah, there you go. That's my stance on that. The people don't live here anymore because the land was invaded and stolen. Which I liken to, someone came around, kicked your door in and killed everyone in your house, including you, and took over your house and just started living there. Most people would find that horrifying and deeply offensive, but that's what the British did in everywhere. Went places looking for resources to take and make money and to profit from. So when people go, oh, why does the king have so much money? I'll tell you why he's got so much money, because he's still holding on to the money that his ancestors stole and laundered from everywhere. Because as we all know from YouTube, the best ways to launder money are property, real estate, gold, diamonds. King's got a lot of them. What's the convo? Oh, I don't know. I'm just talking shit, Jamie. Talking about grief and masking, and how I've discovered a way to... I discovered more about how the mask, as in the theatrical term, works. And I managed to relate it to the masking everyone's talking about with autism. And since I've stopped using this cruddy, horrible person mask that I thought I was, and just kind of gone, oh, that's awful. I don't hate myself. I don't loathe myself. I loathe the mask that I constructed out of all these dysfunctional parts from what was around me. So that's been very powerful. Jamie gets it. You get it, baby. You get it. You know. He's not. Just shout out to Rolling with the Spectrum. I had a really cool Rolling with the Spectrum hat, but I gave it to this amazing artist, ABBYMAY.com. Check it out. Come here. Come on. Come on. Oh, cool. So someone's out in the park with a pirate kite. That's the sickest kite I've ever seen. Goes well. Kids running with a kite, loving life. It's amazing. It's amazing. Yeah, so, and also grief, Jamie, I discovered, instead of, like usual, you know, you can kind of feel like you're carrying this heavy weight and this load, but if you kind of move into it more and just understand that the chemicals change in 20 minutes, but there's also changes in your neurons and stuff that goes on. I connected with so many people in such a deep way on the day of the farewell that it was just really powerful, really super powerful. And it's changed something in me. It's shifted something in me. It's allowed me to find the place that is truly, authentically me. And, it's such a relief. It's such a relief to be able to walk around most of the day with an open heart, and, it's so much less stressful. And so, yeah, we'll keep talking about this. I'm planning to go to Fremantle in a little while and perform the birdbath costume. Well, it was the robot costume. It never really had a name that I liked. So maybe we can do a bit of a competition. So the costumes, me lying on the stage at his memorial, and taken by some lovely people, and basically, I commissioned a work, not really commissioned from him, but with him, when we worked together and we created something, and I think it's quite possible. I never explored. I've just started this journey. Yeah, I've been on the grief journey for a while, because the whole adoption thing is about abandonment and separation, trauma, and, la-di-da-di-da. So hopefully we'll be doing some more stuff on adoption soon. Come, pups. Come on. Let's go. Come on. Come, Mimi. Let's go. And so, I'd like to do some more discussage of the adoption thing. And I think now, I think it's really. I met someone that said that they wanted to do some work, music around adoption. So hopefully that comes off, because that particular individual is incredibly inspiring, and we came across each other because I'm in that heart space, right? So it's like, I guess if people have the experience of going to a dance music festival and, taking nefarious substances and running around feeling full and loving everybody and stuff, well, guess what? You can reach that place without all that stuff, but eventually, it's taken me a very long time to find it, and now I've found it, I feel like I don't want to let it go, and I just want to keep going back to the well, keep keep connecting with people that really brought that out of me and really kind of helped me understand. It's an energetic thing, right? I mean, there was so many people at the celebration and so many people there to remember their friend, and he was such a wild character that he had, very different relationships with very different people, and I think he really just met people where they were at with his heart, and if he felt he had a very keen sense of people's energy and, whether they were wanting something or, predatory sort of energy or all of that stuff. He could see right through people, which was inspiring to be around. And you learn a lot when someone's around like that, because you go, oh, I can talk to people like that, can I? Okay, so you can really, tell people to go, hello, oh yeah, having so much fun. There's a little gorgeous Dachshund cruising around there. So yeah, the lessons keep coming. The grieving keeps going. I feel like this is a momentous shift in life where it feels like so many things have come into focus all of a sudden, and I'm able to kind of look at them and go, oh, okay. Other people's emotions are affecting me less because I'm just trying to sit in that heart space, and, I've also got some cool language tools so I'm picking tools up all the time because we are tool makers, right? Monkeys, that is. And, primates, or, we're good at finding a stick to get some ants out of a hole. I mean, what more can you say? Advanced civilization, it's incredible. So anyway, back to the point. So we're tool makers, right? So, every day there's things to learn. Things to learn about yourself and the world and how we connect and how we resonate, and so much distraction that keeps us on this path of, productivity that the giant Ponzi scheme wants us to keep doing, because someone like, incredibly rich people keep making money. Hello, sweetheart. Hello. Such a gorgeous little puppy. Oh, the big poodle dog. Lovely fluffy puppies. So that's what really has hit for me today, is just that sense of possibility that comes when you sit in the heart. And for a lot of us, it's really hard to sit in that heart place, because that's where the pain and the damage has been caused. But it would seem, from my experience on the weekend, that if we fully embrace our emotions and feelings rather than run and hide from them, then, and I mean, obviously, if you get caught in a loop and you're just grinding yourself down, that's no good. But if you can find a way to let the feeling flow out of you rather than sit in you and cause self-pity and doubt and all those things, it's just like another way to be. Oh. And so I hope that's brought some peace to somebody, some clarity to somebody. It's an unfolding thing. It's sort of layers and waves, and going down the beach every day and sort of grounding that and cleansing that in the ocean's been really good. So peace out, guys. Thanks for tuning in on this crazy journey on the spectrum. So like, subscribe, do all the good things. Appreciate you, and we will see you next